So have you been struggling on how you can match your skin tone after retouching in Photoshop? In this video, I'm going to guide you through on how you can match your skin tone in Photoshop in a very simple and a unique way. So without wasting much time, let's get to it. So once you're done retouching your image, the next thing for you to do is to match the skin tone. So to do that, I'm going to use the solid color to match the skin tone of this image. So let's get started by just clicking the adjustment icon right here. Then I'm going to select solid color. So after selecting the solid color, if yours doesn't show like this, there's nothing to worry about. Just click OK. So once you're done clicking OK, or once I'm done clicking OK, I'm going to hide the visibility of this solid color layer I created right here. So I'm going to stay at this point and double click on it, so the color picker is going to show. So what I'm to do right here is to pick the mid-tone of this subject right here, the mid-tone of his skin. So to do that, I'm just going to take the color picker to the area I want to pick as the mid-tone of this image. So right here, I'm going to pick this as the mid-tone. So once I'm done with that, I'll click OK. So I'll come back here and open the visibility of the solid color layer I created here. So I'm going to change the blending mode first of all to color. So after I'm done changing it to color, I'll select the layer mask right here, and I'm going to invert the layer mask by clicking Command I on my keyboard. So once I'm done with that, you can see it has changed to black. So I'll head on to my brush, then I'm going to right click. So I'll set the hardness to about 45. Let me just type that. So I'm going to set the hardness to 45, then I'll click OK. So I'm going to reduce the size of the brush so I can paint on just the skin area. Make sure your foreground color is on white. So I'm going to proceed by just, so let me zoom this in so that I can start painting on just the skin area. So to know the particular area you are painting, you can press this key on the keyboard to make this effect so that you know where you are painting. So make sure you change the foreground color to white, and I'm just going to continue painting on just the skin area. So while doing this, you need to take time to brush this off. So because if it enters any other part apart from the skin, it's going to ruin your image a lot. So you need to be very careful while doing this. So I'm just going to remove this right here. Then so I'm taking time as possible because this really requires you being careful. So I'm just being careful as I should be. So while doing yours, you need to take time to remove this bit by bit. So I'll come to the neck area, then I'll just take it off as well. So the process is kind of difficult, but the result will be wow. Just stick around and see the result of this that we are actually doing here. You will love it. So I'm just going to paint this. Once I'm done with this area, I'll continue with the hand area. So I'm done with the face area right there. Then you can see how I'm being careful while doing yours. I think you should be more careful. So I'll paint this off the clothes. Then I'll just continue with this area, just like this. So you can see how I'm doing this. It's looking difficult already, but don't worry. Once you get used to it, it won't be. So I'm just going to do like this. You can see it has entered the background. So I'm going to change the foreground color to black, then I'll paint it off. come back, change it to white, and continue my brushing. To me, it's actually fun. So I'm just going to paint this area just like this. Just like this. It's kind of boring, right? I know it will, but when practicing, you'll see it's not actually boring. It's fun to do. And I'll just paint this. I'll change this. Sorry, I'll change this to black. Then I'll paint this off. Then change it to white as well. And continue brushing just like this. So once I'm done painting the skin area, I'm going to press this key back again to change the image to normal. So you can see how the skin is looking, but you shouldn't worry about this. Then you just come to the opacity, reduce the opacity till when you're okay with the result. You can see the before. Let me zoom this in so that you can see it much better. So I'm just going to set my opacity at 50 so you can see the before and you can see the after. So I'll still come back to the layer mask, pick on my brush, then right click. Once I'm right clicking, I'll set the hardness at this point to 0. So once I set the hardness to 0, I'll change this foreground color to black. Then I'm just going to remove the edges just like this. Change this. So I don't want the edges to be kind of really sharp as it was. So just going to remove this just like that. So you can see how the image is looking right here. So this is the before and this is the after. So this is how I get to match my skin tone on any image I'm retouching or any image I'm editing. So I hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and make sure you subscribe for more helping tutorial videos that are coming. So see you in the next one.